It always confuses me when the sun and the moon are out together. Weird things happen. I don't know what time of day it is. It's like in between night and in between day. It's very weird, very strange. Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and well, if you saw the video yesterday, you know today we're gonna go fix the lawnmower. So let's do this real quick. So, I mean, let's just get to it. I grab some tools and start tearing into this thing. It's located not in the best spot, but it's also not in the worst spot. It's pretty easy to get to, and it's a pretty small solenoid, starter solenoid. I should probably clarify it. It's not the starter that's giving me a problem, it's the solenoid that energizes the starter that's giving me the problem. So the starter solenoid, whatever. Point is, it's a little part. It's located. I mean, it's not really convenient, but it's easy to get at. So let's just tear this thing apart, get into it, and remove the solenoid. And I've done this once before. I've cleaned it up before, and for some reason, the battery's not. It's not a good battery. The battery's pretty much dead. I can't bring it back to life at the moment, and I'm just lazy. I don't want to get a new battery, so I just keep jumping it. I know. I should just pay whatever and get a battery for it, but I really don't want to. Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, I worked on this once before, because usually these things are sealed with like rivets and stuff like that, so I just drilled those out last time and then put some screws in there just in case I had to work on it again like I am now. But it's pretty easy once you get in there. Just be careful, there might be springs and stuff inside, and be careful not to break any wires like I just did. We'll just have to solder that at the end. But really, you send a little bit of voltage to the solenoid and it's going to energize. It's basically an electromagnet, and it energizes and it sends this little plunger down that comes in contact with this usually piece of copper or something like that, and it's going to push against the two terminals in there to really make a connection that will energize your starter. Basically it. So either something's corroded, something's warped, burnt up, something's going on where it should be a pretty easy fix, or at the very least maybe you could, in the case of my car, I just replaced some of the contacts in there and we're good to go. In this case, I'd probably just replace the whole solenoid because it should be cheap enough, but then again, who knows? I didn't look up to see what parts are available. I should be good. So once I have everything cleaned up, it's time to put this thing back together, throw it back in the mower, and see what we have. Now, don't forget, the battery's not good, so as long as it clicks and I hear the engine turn over a little bit before the battery dies, I know I'm okay. And that's all I want to hear. I know this was a quick video, but what are you gonna do? It was a pretty quick fix. It didn't take me that long to do, and it was pretty straightforward and simple. And the benefit to working on stuff like this is it gives you a little bit of knowledge in case you run into a problem like I did with my car, where I was having the exact same problem. It was having a hard time starting, and that's all it was the starter solenoid, to where I just had to replace the contacts in there. They were too worn down, and it saved me a lot of money. Those contacts, I don't think they cost too much at all, but it's stuff like this that gives you, I would call this like training for other things, or I don't know if that makes any sense, but the point is, just don't be afraid to work on things. The point is, broken to begin with, so if you break it a little bit further, trying to fix it is, to me, it's not a huge deal, because either you're gonna pay someone to fix it, or you try to fix it yourself and you fix it, or if you try to fix it yourself and you don't fix it, you're still gonna pay someone anyways. I've done way too much rambling for today. We're done. I'll see you on the next one. And if you are new here, I know I keep saying this a lot, but it's good to mention and acknowledge all the new subscribers we've had recently. Definitely check out some of these other videos, and if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, because you don't want to miss any of my crazy and wackiness and stuff. So I'll see you on the next one.